All right, the next stock ticker we're going to be taking a look at is going to be MCIG. Multiple times that we've went through this one. Let's see, 22. I said going sideways, and it went sideways from there for a few days on the 30th. On hold, waiting for buying to come in. You guys seen that buying starting to pick up, and look. As soon as I said on hold, watch for another move today or tomorrow, and then just perfectly nailed that one. Perfectly up right then and there for those two consecutive. All of these videos have been accurate with this the last four, so I definitely encourage you guys to go back and check that out. Now you're probably like, hey Dave, what's going on with this one now? Why is it going sideways? Hey, you know what? I'd rather see it go sideways like this than down. Let me explain to you what's going on. So you got this big move right here and now sideways for 3 days. Look at what happened here. You guys bounced off that 10-day simple moving average. You went up, you went sideways, and then another stair step up. And we've seen that here and here and here. So the buying seems to pick up, obviously, and drop back off, pick back up, drop back off. The volume's much lower than it used to be back here in the beginning, but still steady. So I'm going to put this one on a hold, waiting for the 10-day simple moving average right here to come up like this. Okay, so maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, you should see a bounce off this if the buying continues to pick back up. If not, you guys could go down to the 20-day simple moving average. The reason why I'm bringing that up right now is because you guys got to know. I mean, you guys have to have an idea. By the time that adjusts around that area, it's going to be right around here. Right around there. 20-day simple moving average actually should be lowered down to there. But this is going to be another one. But right now, that's where you're going to be watching for the 37.19 area. I'm going to watch for it to go sideways for a few days. And then after this, hopefully bounce off that 10-day simple move.
Well, you know how news could change anything in life. All right, so they have a press release today, actually, and it's MCIG Incorporated announces preliminary record numbers for third quarter. So net sales increased to 1.3 million, a 546% increase year-to-year comparison, and a 204% increase from previous quarter. Net income of 845,000 with an adjusted net income of 118,000 is the highest in company history for a single quarter performance. Cash position increases for third consecutive quarter with 341,000 generated by operating activities. And then let's see, 4.31 current asset test ratio signifies, sorry. I'm trying to read ahead of myself. Signifies healthy company with strong ability to pay current liabilities. So MCIG Incorporated, a diversified company servicing the legal cannabis, hemp, and CBD markets, announced today its preliminary earnings and financial results for its third quarter fiscal year 2017, ending January 31st, 2017. So, I mean, you can pull it right up on the site, Dave, and read it out. If you want me to go through it, I guess. MCIG generated 1.3 million in revenue through its construction, CBD, and eCig divisions during the third quarter, bringing its total revenue for the fiscal year to 2.2 million. The revenue generated represents a 546% increase from the same period last year and a 204% increase from the last quarter. MCIG's net income for the quarter was 898,000 with a 118,000 adjusted net income, bringing its total net income year to date to 716,000, 227,000 adjusted net income, a 32% net margin. The company generated 341,000 in cash from operations and has increased its cash and cash equivalents position by 311% this fiscal year to 420,000. MCIG reports 1.26 million in current assets with only 287,000 in current liabilities, given an asset test ratio of 4.3, its highest rating in company history. So Michael Hawkins, Chief Financial Officer, stated, for the third straight quarter, MCIG has recorded record numbers with its current contracts and booked revenue. The company will continue to see quarter-over-quarter growth in revenue. He went on to say, during this quarter, we'll revamp our segment reporting, changing from construction, wholesale, and retail to construction, CBD, and eCig operations. We feel reporting on the segments under these new categories will provide a greater in-depth review of our operations to our shareholders and investors. Mr. Hawkins went on to explain the net income and adjusted net income by stating MCIG uses non-GAAP net income, adjusted net income, to evaluate its business operations. Our adjusted net income excludes stock-based compensation, amortization of acquired intangible assets, impairment and intangible assets costs from acquisitions, non-cash deferred tax provision, litigation, and settlement costs. We went on to explain during this quarter the company recognized a reversal in stock-based compensation in a settlement action that generated $728,000 in reportable net income. We adjusted our income by removing these required adjustments in order to demonstrate our operating profits of $118,000, our adjusted net income. So, Paul Rosenberg, the MCIG's chief executive officer, included the cannabis industry has grown rapidly, and MCIG has been there since the beginning. Management continues to focus on its business growth opportunities in Nevada while continuing to service other states as well. MCIG has recently contracted its first business in the state of Maine, bringing its total states activities to 6 states. We are well positioned to fulfill the requirements of the new expanded market. He further clarified, adding, our ability to fulfill our obligations has always been a priority. The acid test ratio clearly demonstrates we did it right. Our ability to meet short-term requirements through our tight capital control measures gives us the ability to continue our expansion progress through organic growth and strategic partnerships. So that's the press release from today. I just figured I'd read it all because, I mean, there's a lot of good information in there. So that's that.
All right, Joe, thank you. All right, so again,
you're welcome.
For that press release that Joe just went over is available over here on investorshangout.com. As always, why pay others when you can get everything here completely free? The message board, company profile, time and sales, recent news, filings, and financials, all available here. Again, that news article that Joe just went over is available here also. So if you go to the recent news on MCIG, you'll go ahead and pull that up right here. Again, the time and sale is a great tool. Like I said, all other sites charge you for this, and you can get this free, showing you the time, price, and volume of each trade. Again, as far as the chart goes, hold for a day or so. Watch for a bounce off the 10-day simple moving average while this creeps up over here. Next support is 4233, then 3719. Buying needs to pick up. That buying pressure definitely needs to pick up. But hey, like Joe said, there's a lot going on. You definitely want to keep an eye on this one. So again, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, share this video with all other investors that you know. Get the word out there so we can go ahead and continue covering stocks that you guys pick, and you can go ahead and tell us what stocks you want us to go over at investorshangout.com/live.